guys, what's up? This is Kat and welcome back to the bookish side of me. Good morning guys. It's actually June 1 today and it's around 8 in the morning. I just woke up and I just took a bath. Technically, I have work to do, but I'm actually doing a reading vlog because it's the start of the PERCYDATHon. Daming sasakyan na naman. Because it's the start of the PERCYDATHon month. Oh my goodness. Actually, some of the participants and some of the admins as well stayed up until 12 midnight last night so that we could celebrate the start of the readathon, and we are so excited about this, guys. I'm so thrilled to have you all participating in this readathon. So for this week we are reading The Lightning Thief, the first book in this series, and in this video I'm going to do a reading vlog of this, and I am also going to share my thoughts and my reviews by the end of the video. I wasn't able to start this right off, but I'm so excited to do this. By the way guys, my background in Percy Jackson, I'm just gonna share it briefly. I first read this book back in 2015, I think. I bought like a complete set of this book at a very cheap price. It's a second-hand book, and I had like the original covers, like original editions. I'm gonna show the picture here, and I read it, the first book, and I didn't like it. To be honest with you, I can't really remember why I didn't like it, but it's something about the world building of The Lightning Thief. I think I gave this book 3 stars in 2015. I can't remember on my Goodreads account. I'm so excited right now because a lot of my friends hyped this up to me, and they said that they really love this book and also for the following books. Well, technically today is also the start of my work, but we are working from home, and we're just gonna report via online every morning and every afternoon as well. So I should be working. Here's my laptop, but I'm not because I'm about to start this one. I hope I can finish this one today because I have a lot of books on my TBR for this week. So if I could finish this one today, I have one book off my mind for this week. So let's start. What's up? I'm sorry. Again, I look like a mess. It was because it's around past 12 midnight, and technically it's already Tuesday or June 2. And I started this book today. I wasn't really able to get to a lot of pages today because I'm freaking exhausted at work. And then I had an audio call meeting with the admins of this readathon. I just got to chapter 3, I think. To be honest with you guys, right now I'm just really so sleepy. But I'm going to try to reach at least page 50 because I have a lot of work tomorrow to do. For now, guys, I'm going to prepare for bed. I'm just gonna update you probably tomorrow. Bye! Hey guys, so this is just an update because I think I wasn't able to vlog for the whole day, and it was because I had a lot of things that I did for the day. So the update is I am on page 106. Nasa baba kasi yung book. So on page 106, and so far so good. It's just that it's a personal problem of mine. I'm just really so exhausted these days, especially yesterday, so that's why I wasn't in the mood to read. And usually kasi guys, I read at night, like midnight, but because of work I cannot stay up very late, so maybe that's the reason why. To be honest, during daytime I find it hard to focus on reading. It's because maybe my family is talking to me, or I have a lot of things to do, or I'm distracted or whatever. But when it's midnight, I can like focus myself on reading. So perhaps that's what I'm gonna do right now. I took a bath. It's around 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock in the evening. I just took a bath and I know that I'm gonna read. I have to read. I have to finish that book because I have a lot of books this week. So I'm gonna update you later. Hey guys, so I am finally done with this book. So it's been days, I guess. I finished this book last Wednesday, and today is Saturday. We are about to do the book discussion for this book later, but before I move on to that one, I want to explain first my thoughts and my feelings about this book before I dive into the discussion, because I don't want other people to influence what I think about this book. First off, I gave this 4 stars out of 5. I like this book more this time than when I first read it in 2015, because as I've said back then, I've rated this one 3 stars, and by that alone you can definitely say that I enjoyed this book more than 5 years ago. So I annotated this book because of the book discussion. Let's talk first with the things that I like about this one. First off, I love the characters of this book. Like, I really think that the character of Percy Jackson and Annabeth and Grover, even Chiron and Mr. D, and all that god and all the camp half-bloods and the mortals or the humans in the story, I think that they are well built. And probably because this is my second time reading this, I kind of know what's gonna happen. But anyway, I love the characters. They are well built in my opinion. I love the humor of this book. Like, it made me smile a lot of times, as you can see there on my tabs. And then what else do I like about this one? I also like how the story went. I cannot really say that I was surprised with a lot of things because, again, this is a reread, but I guess I love how the events of the book were built towards the end. I just love how Rick Riordan actually built this world beautifully. Like, it's something that you would understand immediately, and maybe because it's a middle grade book, that's why I understood it easily. But I just love how it was written, and maybe because we have the background of the Greek mythology or the Olympian gods, so the story is more interesting in my opinion. Although on the other hand, I really struggled in some parts because I actually don't know anything, or I'm not really that familiar with the Greek mythology stories and all that stuff. In case you don't have any background, this book somehow summarizes and explain that one too. Ang ingay ng mga bata, nanggugul ako. There is just a certain part in the book where I double tab this page because of all the emotions that I felt. I put here an orange tab because it surprised me, and a yellow tab because this scene is definitely my favorite among all the parts or scenes of the book. Like, it gave me so much goosebumps, and I know that everyone who have read this book as well felt that too. Okay, so this is a spoiler, so if you don't want to be spoiled and you haven't read this book yet, you can skip the video until the word spoiler is out of the screen. But anyway, this is a part where Percy was determined because there's something that appeared on top of Percy's head. It's like a trident, and there is this dialogue here that says, "It is determined," Chiron announced. And then Percy asked, "My father?" And Chiron said, which gave me so much goosebumps, "Poseidon, earth shaker, storm bringer, father of horses. Hail Perseus Jackson, son of the sea god." Like, if you can see, guys, I'm having goosebumps right now. Like, that scene, I double tabbed it. Look at that. It's on page 126 if you are interested to look for yourself. But this scene was definitely my favorite among all of them. That scene gave that 1 star additional for me. Anyway, guys, I'm just gonna briefly explain why I didn't give this one 5 stars. First off is I am not really that invested in the story, like so much invested. I remember the details, I know what happened, and even if I've read this 5 years ago, there are still a lot of things that I've remembered while I'm reading it. I love Percy, Annabeth, and Grover, and I love also the other characters in the story, but there is just, I'm looking for something that will make me so invested in a story, if you are getting what I mean. In order for me to give a fantasy book a 5 star, it means that I'm willing to talk about these characters all the time. And so far, I'm not yet there. I feel like I'm going there, but not yet. Not yet in this book. However, I freaking love this, and I know that I'm going to continue the books. It's not dragging for me. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna end this video here because it's getting dark, and we are also going to start the book discussion. And again, I'm so thankful and very, very overwhelmed, diba? Very na overwhelmed pa with the support that we are getting. And this is just a start. This is the first week. I think we had a successful week. It's just so stressful because all of the hosts were back to work this week, so that's why we are kind of struggling, but we are moving on and we are so excited for the next weeks to come. But right now, guys, this is my review and my thoughts about the Lightning Thief. I hope that you enjoyed this reading vlog, and I hope that you also enjoyed reading it with us this week if you are included or if you are participating in the readathon. But that's it for this video. I hope that you guys are safe, and just remember that the world is yours for the reading. Bye, and see you on the next one. Grabe, ang init!